Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another YouTube video. And if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and consider liking and subbing for in this YouTube channel. We love to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And, you know, sometimes the truth hurts, but, you know, we'll all get through it. So, yeah. Like I said, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and consider liking and subbing for. I'll try to post also single day, weekday, month, year, blah, blah, blah. And if I don't post, that means I'm usually busy. And, oh, look at that. I'm actually found a cave. I'm sorry, not a cave, but a village roll. And yeah, anyways, as I was saying, we did die in our survival world. Hardcore. Sorry, not survival, but hardcore. Unfortunately, I know, it's sad. Very, very sad. Maybe actually cry a little bit, but, you know. It is what it is, and yeah, sure, we're gonna steal the beds here, we're also using some logs. And man, this music is loud. Holy cow, I've actually just noticed that, ladies and gentlemen. This music is actually pretty darn loud. And I don't know why it's so loud, but it's loud. It's like bursting like here. Super chaotically loud, man. Let's see, let's actually try to go down here. Perfect. Now, I don't know if I'd like to stay here, you know what I mean? Because it's just one village, outpost. And I would like it if there's going to be multiple village outposts, not just one. Because one to me sounds pretty awkward, if you know what I mean. Really like, who the heck wants just one village outpost? I certainly do not. And maybe neither do you. But despite that, like I said, we're gonna go find another village outpost and enjoy our survival there. Hopefully we don't die. Because that would suck again if I did die. Imagine me dying again. Sheesh. Oh yeah, look at that, we could actually make a red bubble. Oh nice, I totally forgot about that. It's actually very funny how I can forget things, but well. Kinda sad, kinda funny, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't really care, honestly. And you know, I do think our president is doing a fantastic job. He's been controlling the borders, very good. He's been doing a lot of good things, so good job, Mr. President, keep it up. We're all here rooting for you, my dude. He's also kicked out a lot of bad people, so I'm very glad that he's finally been doing stuff, because you can't be a president if you're not going to do something, you know, like, that'll just be called lazy. It's like a lazy individual at work. But anyhow. Yeah, that's why I like this president, because he's actually doing a really, really good job. Despite the fact, you know, that I may have hated him. But, you know, he is doing what he's doing, as the president should, because unlike Joe Biden, who did nothing, absolutely nothing, and Kamala, who did nothing, that's why nobody voted them, and they didn't want the votes, and all they cared about was blaming Trump on everything. Oh my goodness, it's all Trump's fault. It's always Trump's fault. Oh my goodness, it's always Trump's fault. Like, shut up. They're so annoying. You guys sound like a bunch of little 2-year-olds when you cry to your moms and dads. Ugh, enough already. You guys are just too afraid to speak the truth, and that's your problem. So, definitely not a problem for me, though. I love speaking the truth and the facts. Not the lies. The lies shall no more be here in America. No, sir. you know what? I do love America. I'm never leaving. Never even leaving. No, no, no. It's my hometown, my home country, so I love it here. Because, let's see, we get the First Amendment right, unlike other countries and states that have none at all, which is very sad, very disappointing. I know. I'm not sure why they have it, or don't have it, I should say. They don't have their First Amendment right, which is very upsetting, and, yeah, I don't know why people are leaving the country. Like, I don't understand why people even hate this country. I love it to death. Like, this country is so awesome. Not sure why so many people hate it. Anyways, despite the fact that, so many people do hate it, actually a few do like it here, which is good, because, it's what opposites do, I guess. You know what I mean? You can say so. But, yeah, sometimes, some oppositions can be bad, some can be good. It just depends on their spirituality level. So, yeah, it actually does honestly depend on their spirituality. I mean, I don't know how else to put it, but yeah. And also, let's vote for JD Vance in 28, because I do not want this country to be run by a weirdo, aka, as we all know who the weirdo is, Gavin Newsom. Oh, he's so good. Oh. No, he's a fraud. He's a big fraudie. He just lies all the time. All what he does is nothing. He just sits at his stool table and laughs it off. Like remember his little dance where he did the whole stupid look at me and I'm gonna be dancing it like it's parade. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. But yeah, so like I said, I do love America. Like, America's like my favorite country in the world, so never ever gonna leave. Nope. Not leaving. No, sir. Besides, why would I? Like, what's the point of leaving America? Because, those are just excuses, people. Excuses. Oh, you should leave because, what? Why should I leave? I wouldn't want to leave. Don't care what you people say, bro. America's great. I mean, let's see. We have Elon Musk, who's a fighter for freedom. Thank goodness we have freedom fighters out there still. We got and my boy Lincoln. I did miss Abraham Lincoln, honestly. He was such a good president. I will never forget that awesome man. Awesome, spiritual man. Very good with people, by the way. He was actually very good with people. I think there's like a book about him or something. I don't know. But yeah, y'all should like check it out. But anyhow, so yeah. Ugh. My goodness, I'm like choking. It's a disaster over here. Look at you. Maybe it's because of the bad air. I don't know. Bad air we have here in this area. But anyways, like I said, if I haven't done so already, please go ahead and say like I said, we've already tell the truth in this channel and nothing but it. Like I said again, nothing but it. That does actually sound pretty cool, honestly. Nothing but it. Nothing but the truth, but the truth, but the truth. Alright, let's see. I'm wondering if we should build our house here, there, somewhere. We have to build it somewhere. Think. Where to build the house? Where to build the house? Because with that house, we may have to find a little mine shaft or a mining area, scoping place, whatever. Scopes. Get it? For the scopes. For the scopes. Ah. Oh, ow, I hit myself. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Great. Looks like it is getting very dark. So, yes, let's actually build our starter house. And we may have to just call this home for a few reasons. Reason one, it does look decent. Definitely not the best, but decent. Number two, there's a lot of pigs. Pigs, sheep, cows, and chickens. Very lovely, very lovely. Yes, indeed. Absolutely lovely. And number three, this is Minecraft in America. Yes, Minecraft in America. It's awesome. Yes, sir. They have fantastic updates all day. Yeah, I'm not really like that weird sound they did though with the pig. Honestly, and that's kind of goofy. But you know what? Whatever. It don't matter. Right. Facts. It's just the facts. People want facts, the truth, not the lies. This is why we had a great freedom fighter. And we have many more who are coming to fight for our freedoms. Thank goodness for that too, by the way, because if we didn't have that, then that would be a problem. For America as a whole. Because Americans, like myself, love the truth, we don't mind the truth at all. And maybe some do, but, I don't. Instead, I like the truth. I like it when it's told. I like it when there's no liars in office. I like it when there's no corrupt politicians in office. I like it just because, I like it. Like, it's really, really nice. And, I just, again, like I said, I don't know why a lot of people hate it. They're just hating a great country that they're living in, and they're not leaving it. So, yeah, I don't know why people are complaining. Bunch of whippy babies. Yeah. It's called ungratefulness. That's the real problem. People are just ungrateful. Which is really, really, really sad. That there's so many of us here who are ungrateful, like myself, of course, but I am grateful for the rights and freedom that I have here in America to say whatever I want, and yeah, stuff I did. Obviously, you can't do what you want, but you can say what you want. That is the difference in America. And, yeah, you know what I mean, we really do just need more freedom fighters. We need lots of them. And I mean lots. Because remember, when the truth goes away, bad things will happen. It's true. Bad things will happen when the truth goes away. People start going crazy, people don't know what to do, people don't know how to act, people don't put God first, which they should be doing. But yeah, it's very, very sad, honestly. I mean, I'm not sure why this country is so hated on, when in reality it should be loved upon. Like, if you don't want to hate something, like, why don't you just leave? Like, you're free to leave, man. You're free to go to a communist country if that's what you prefer, but clearly most of you don't prefer that. Shocker. I wonder why, because they always fail. So, wump-de-dee, wump-de-doo. They always fail. It's unfortunate that it doesn't really hurt me, in my opinion. It's my opinion. Whammo. Waymo. Whammo into Waymo. Get it? Waymo. Talk about the vehicle. Waymo. The Waymo's coming. Just trying to think of what else there's to talk about, you know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot, it's just, I don't know what to talk about, that's the problem. Like, we can talk about, you know, common issues in America, we can talk about whatever we want, really. It's really cool, honestly. To a degree, these things. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. I love when people disagree with me. It's actually perfect. It's called stand for the truth and stand for what's right. And also stand for what matters most. Remember, the truth is out there, like I said, and it hurts, but you know, we all have to hear it because we all deserve a chance to hear the truth. And nothing but the truth. And if you don't like the truth, then you're free to leave. Like I always say in my YouTube videos, you're free to leave whenever you want. Free to come back, free to leave, free to choose. Because we all have choices. There's not a single human being here who does not have a choice. We all have them, and some of them can be bad, some of them can be good. Mainly just, you know, focus on the good choices in life. That's what really matters most. Focus on the good choices, not the bad. The bad ones are not really good at all. How do I know so much? Excellent question. I have no idea. But I don't know everything. Like I said, I don't know everything. I only know a few stuff. I don't know everything. There's still a few things. So, and yeah, mainly my mission here is to just help people, you know, to come closer to God and to believe in Him better. So, have a much more better understanding of who He is and who He actually was. So, yeah. Alright, let's get some raw beef in here. Perfect those. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Yes, yes, yes. To bundles, the dirt, the weeds, the grass. Ah, yes, the saplings. Aha. That's what I forgot about. I forgot about the saplings, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot about the saplings. Yes, yes, yes. Apologies for forgetting to place my saplings down. Oh, look at that. We got raw beef. Got raw beef. Raw beef. Raw beef. Who in the heck says raw beef? Raw beef. It's raw beef. Beef. Not beef. Beef. I don't know what sounds better, honestly. Beef or beef? Maybe none. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just having a good time. You know, just trying to chillax. Think positive thoughts, obviously, instead of the negative. Nobody likes a negative person. It's true, it's true. Everyone always loves the positive thinker, the positive attitude. Everything just positive. I think people enjoy. I'm not sure why there's so much negativity out in the world. It is very sad that there is. But unfortunately, you know, it is a world we live in. Since the fall of, what? Oh yeah, Adam and Eve. That's what it was. Since the fall of Adam and Eve. Not sure why I say it like that, but anyways, whatever. Kind of sounds like I'm ungrateful, which, again, like I said, yes, I am. But at the same time, I am also grateful to have a house, family, have a mom and dad. I'm also grateful to have friends who care about me as I care about them. I'm also grateful for life and life itself. I love life, I like living it. I just don't like it when it's always war. That's my main problem, is war. But, you know, as always, because this world is imperfect, as we all know, nobody's perfect, and I don't think anyone here is trying to be, which I sure hope not. Maybe you are, and that's good for you, but for everyone else who's struggling, yeah, no, it's not good for them at all. Because, yeah, some people out there in the world are actually struggling. I have seen it, and it's pretty sad. That some people just can't afford things anymore. You know, like we can't even afford cars, we can't. It's too much for everybody, unfortunately. So, you know, we all press on. We all push on in the work of the Lord. Because that is what He would have us do, is push on, even when things are tough. Or at least, good try, nobody. Good try. Try your best. Don't succeed. Get what you got, but not what you need. Ooh. When you run away in a fast boat league. I didn't like making fun of myself, that's funny. It's actually very enjoyable. Alright, perfect. Look at that, look at that. We got so much goodies. Yeah, we should probably go underground a little bit. Just for a little bit. Not for a whole lot. You know what I mean? Because being underground is actually kind of boring and kind of lame. So... yeah. Now, we're not going to stay there forever. Of course not. Of course not. We're just going to stay there until we find iron or diamonds. Oh, diamonds are fantastic, that's for sure. Especially very fantastic. Diamonds are. The course 20 years when diamonds have not been found. Except for the underground. That's where the diamonds are at. Yes, it's true. They haven't been found except for the underground. Yeah, that actually rhymes. That's a perfect rhyme. That's funny. Alright, sweet. What the? Bruh, really, broski? Really? Really? You gotta do that to me? Why? Let's see. If y'all haven't done so already, please do go ahead and consider liking this. Before I post, I'll list your date, day, month, and year. And yes, I will try to be positive in my videos instead of negative all the time. So, like I said, I'll try. And it's hard because we do live in such a negative world, but you can always make it right. Right and bright. Bright and right. Yeah, I don't really like the noise. They should obviously change it back to the original. Not sure what happened there, fellas. Clearly it sucks though, so that's for sure. Alright, sweet. Let's get ourselves a. We did good. Get a grid now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the copper, but like it just looks good. Like, look at it. I don't know why it looks good. It just does. I'm so happy. I have a very good life. I got a car, I got stuff, driver's license. I'm a very happy and grateful man. That's for sure. Imagine if you weren't grateful. It would be very weird to everybody around you. Sheesh. Imagine. Oh yeah, I'm grateful. Okay, not sure why you're not ungrateful for the things you have. Such as freedom to talk, freedom to choose, freedom to do, freedom to say, like speak, whatever. Like there's so many freedoms and people just complain. They love to complain. It's part of their, what you call it? It's part of life. That's what it is. It's part of life. We all do it. We all do it. No one's a perfect being, man. Nobody. Like I said, not even me. I know I ain't perfect, and I probably never will be, but we'll see. Maybe in the future. Who knows? Maybe in 20 years from now, maybe 60 years, maybe 120 years, who knows? True, I do actually kind of do hope to live that long, but I don't really know if I can make it that long. I'll try. Because, I don't think there's ever been a person like myself who's lived for 120 years, who has health problems and heart problems, so, both. But, anyways, point is, I'm very happy and very grateful to be here on this planet. It's been treating me very well, so I love it. So I will never be ungrateful for what I have. That's for sure. And yeah, I think I did say this already, but I think that we did die at our hardcore world. I don't know if I remember recalling me saying that or not, because it's been like 30 minutes. But yeah, we did die at our hardcore world, unfortunately. It was by, actually, it was by, something with a V. What's the name again? Hang on, let me look it up. Something's with a V, I know that. Oh yeah, it was by, Indicator, sorry, an I. It was an I, not a V. It started with an I. I always look through my texts before I say anything. Alright, sweet. Alright, Covenant's already a piecing event concerning so we get private ourselves. Today we take one dear ball and see all in the next one. Alright, peace out, take care, have a great day. Adios, amigos.